Hello and welcome back to another part of What If Luffy Was Never Born. Last week we finished off the Water 7 saga with everything happening on Enies lobby and in the post Enies lobby part. So now Ace is captured, but this isn't really important for us this week. This week we're going to look at everything that happened on this insanely big ship, the Thriller Bark, and everything connected to it. So today we're going to talk about a few zombies here, a few shadows there. There's a bit of a skeleton over there, and well, in the far right over there, you can actually see a duck dragon. But hey, let's first take a quick look back at what we have talked about last week. So, let's get right into it. Our death counter is still on 74, and that is because last week Frankie died. And that's about it who died over there. Because there was no Buster Call, there was no fight between CP9 and anyone else, nothing happened. Just like in Thriller Bark, nothing happened. So let's look at what actually changed because nothing happened here, because no Straw Hats arrived on Thriller Bark. And with all that, Maria doesn't really have anyone to fight here. And with that, that also means a big part of his role is going to change in the future. The whole conflict between the Straw Hats and Strawhat Pirates, or Moria Pirates, I don't really know their pirate crew name, that doesn't take place. And because of that, Moria won't lose any zombies. He will still have Oz, the ancient giant, his general zombies, and all the different people. Like, if the general zombies are apparently like really powerful zombies, but we don't really know too much about them, and because like we haven't seen much of them fight, and like their strength also correlates to the shadow that is inside of them, that they might not be as strong as in their original version. Like, we know that Maria had the zombie version of Captain John, and Captain John was a pirate of the Rocks Pirates. So he should be at least somewhat strong, right? I think that the Rocks Pirate had a very strong crew, so John should have been a lot stronger than what we saw, or like he didn't even fight for us. And like I said, without Luffy and all the other here, Maria won't lose his zombie numbers, and it will only increase in the numbers. But that also means that Brook and everyone else who is on Thriller Bark won't be able to get their shadows back, or at least not for now. Because if you just look at these people, they might be enough for like the random zombies, the soldier zombies, or whatever, but their shadows might get replaced in the future when Moria finds stronger shadows that he can put into his zombies. Like, just take Brook for example. Brook is a decently strong character, and we haven't seen him struggle too much in different fights. But just imagine a better not straw hat, a better sword fighter, a better sword fighter's shadow inside of Yuma. That zombie would have been way stronger. Just think like Zoro's shadow in it, like any one of the Samurai of Wano's shadow inside of Yuma. That zombie would have been so much stronger, and well, when Moria and his crew find stronger people, they might just replace some shadows that they have. Like I said, the whole thing with Brook sadly won't happen. Brook will never get his shadow back. He will never be able to leave Thriller Bark. Or, like, he might be able to leave Thriller Bark, but he won't be able to get back to Laboon. He won't be able to achieve his dream and everything, all that. That's basically another Straw Hat death, but he is already dead, so I guess it doesn't matter to him. Well, that's about it for him, but one day he might be able to get back his shadow when Moria finds a better sword fighter for Ryuma, but that's not something I can speculate about. That's just a big what if. Then, one of the most important parts that happened here was that Kuma arrived here. Well, Kuma basically will still arrive, And that's the fun thing, because Kuma was the person who sent Perona on the island where Mihawk is. And while Perona didn't fight against Usopp or any of the Straw Hats, Kuma is still going to meet Perona. And then he will ask the whole thing about, do you want to go on a vacation somewhere, hee. And then he will send Perona to the place where Mihawk is, by accident, or not by accident. Well, that means Perona's and Mihawk's relationship will still be the same, I think. It will most likely still be the same as it was in the canon version. And with that, is there a possibility that Mihawk and Moria might be allies? Just imagine this. Mihawk is looking for the ultimate battle. What if Moria takes Mihawk's shadow and puts it into Ryuma? Okay, that would be one insane sword fighter, and I'm all up for that battle. Who do you think would win? Ryuma with Mihawk's shadow, or just Mihawk? I really can't tell who would be able to win this fight, because I just don't know how strong like the zombie Ryuma is in his physical strength and everything. But he was named the Sword God, while Mihawk is just the strongest swordsman. Like, there is some difference between those titles. But the real reason why Kuma arrived on Thriller Bark was to inform Moria about Blackbeard. And because Blackbeard is now replacing, or like filling in the spot that Crocodile left open, we will now have a full 7 Samurai system again. And obviously, because Moria did lose his fight against Luffy here, that also means that his position won't be questioned. Like, in the future, he will probably not be people won't try to get rid of him and all that stuff. So he will just continue to live as a warlord on his island. And, well, he won't get back into shape. So that's a thing for the future here. Maybe he will get on a few more pounds. But now let's come to the consequences of the whole stuff here. Well, as I said, most of these things don't really matter to the story right now. But you can tell that I am setting up something here. In the future, Moria will do a few big things. And that is all because, nobody died. We can skip over that part. Moria is going to get more and more zombies. He has already a few strong zombies, like Shimotsuki Ryuma, Ors, Captain John. All the general zombies are also supposed to be renowned and strong warriors. Well, he's just going to get more of them. And soon, there will be a big battle. A big battle. Well, Moria doesn't know about that yet, but he knows about a certain execution that is going to take place. And, well, that just screams for him to go there and make a few new warriors. Well, also, because Moria doesn't lose his everything, there are still like his stronger zombies, like that person who had Zoro's shadow. I don't really know. He was supposed to be quite strong. The person with Lola's shadow, she was okay-ish. And obviously Ors. The big question is, he put Luffy's shadow into Ors. And that was because Luffy had a big bounty and it was like supposed to be really strong. And that worked out because Ors was quite strong. But whose shadow is he going to put into Ors now? Is he just going to keep it frozen for some time until he finds something? Or is he going to put his own shadow into him, maybe? Can he even do that? I don't know if he can put his own shadow into zombies. But for now, I would probably say Ors is just going to be, like, he will stay in this frozen form until a proper shadow will be found. And the same with Ryuma. Ryuma might stay with Brook's shadow for now. Brook will continue to like do his stuff with the salt, maybe annoying Moria a bit, and then they will just continue to fight again and again against Ryuma. Ryuma won't kill Brook, because if Brook dies, I guess the shadow would also disappear? Please tell me in the comments if you know that. Does the shadow disappear in the zombie if the person who the shadow belonged to dies from, like, I don't know, from battle, from the sunlight or whatever? Does the shadow disappear? I really don't know if that is stated anywhere, but I would probably think it should disappear, but I'm not the author of the story. Well, people also argued, like, I saw this like while researching a few things. We know that Captain John is part of this crew, but if Moria had Captain John as a crew member, not crew member, but as a zombie, is the guy next to Captain John Silver X? Like, isn't it the name of someone? Silver X? I don't know, but like, are people like, Wang? I can't do that. I can't do the tagging thing. Is Wang Ji here? Is Wang Ji here? Or is anyone else from the Rocks Pirate here that we just don't know about because we haven't heard about the Rocks Pirate yet and all that stuff. But I really think the General Zombies could have been a way bigger threat if Moria didn't just appear like pre-time skip. Most of the Shichibukai 7 warlords like Crocodile, Moria, or the other people we met at before time skip, they just didn't show their true potential because it was before time skip. Technically speaking, I think most of them could have been way stronger. You could have just changed Crocodile with Doflamingo's placing and it would have been the same. Everybody would have been like, oh, Doflamingo was so weak, even pre-time skip Luffy could defeat him. But that's just story building. It happens. There's nothing we can do about that. And well, obviously, because Moria doesn't lose to Luffy, he will not be like get the disrespect from the world government and the Marines. And because of that, one potential idea I had, but I don't think that Moria will do that, is that with his like nothing happening, the government might even allow him to get shadows from the strong prisoners from Impel Down, because that means he can like strengthen his zombie army. Maybe they don't allow him to get it, but just as Blackbeard, as a member of the 7 warlords, went to Thriller Bark to get stronger stronger pirate crew members, Moria could go there in the same way and just acquire the shadows and leave the people in there. Like, no prisoners would get out of the prison, and Moria would have some shadows to take with him. So, a win-win for everyone. So, would he do that? If nobody plants that idea into his head, he most likely won't do that, because he's just too lazy and will stay at Thriller Bark waiting for pirates enter his area. But maybe there is someone in the future who can give him some strategies and tactics to become stronger. And with those strategies, he might be able to get then those shadows from Impel Down. And after that, with his stronger army, he might go back to his real goal that he has right now. While Moria is still aiming to become the Pirate King, there's one goal that is very big in his head right now, and that is defeating Kaido. Moria lost big time to Kaido when he first fought against him, like, I don't know, it was probably like 18, 20 years ago already. But now he's fat. He isn't as strong as he was back then probably. But Kaido also grew stronger. So basically that also means just Moria would need to get back into working out. So all the time where he just fattened up, just call it his, like, he's building up fat so he can rebuild it into muscles. It was all a plan all along? I don't know. Well, yes, I think Moria will potentially fight against Kaido in this version. Because, as you know, Moria lost all his crew members against Kaido. And that was the whole reason why he decided to build a zombie crew. Because zombies, they won't die. They might get destroyed, but hey, they are not even humans to begin with. He doesn't have a relationship with them. If you think about this, Moria probably was somewhat, not like Luffy, but he was a better pirate at like before his encounter with Kaido. He had a crew, he liked his crew members, that's why he was so devastated and got a trauma of all his people dying around him. But now he's a changed man. He might be able to do something here. And maybe not like with a direct confrontation. But well, the Wano arc is still a bit in the future. Or let's just say everything in the post-time skip part is going to be my original story. So I'm looking forward to doing that. And until then, until next week, when we go into the last saga of the pre-time skip, have a great time, and we will see each other again on the next Monday.